Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Pasini. Today is June 30th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I want to share some eBay stuff with you guys. What I'm doing to kind of help my sales out a little. Just a little ideas I want to throw out there. Also, I just want to touch bases with the eBay community. If you haven't been to the eBay community, you might want to check into it. I'll go over some stuff with you guys really quick. Maybe you could, get a takeaway from it. I know I always do. So, I want to share some stuff with eBay. So basically, it's going to be some eBay talk, and I hope you guys get a takeaway from it. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. What I want to just share with you guys really quick, and I really want to keep this short, and so I know I keep saying it all the time, and I know it goes a lot longer. I'm sorry. Anyway, this listing I did this morning, I picked this up at my local thrift store yesterday, and I wanted to, just perk it up a little, not much, adding something really simple, like sheets like this, and I'm going to show you where I got the information from. I've done this before in the past. And I'm not saying it's a game changer, it's a win-all for all your listings, but I always feel that if you just give a little extra, to a listing, it might help. It might spark a little interest in a buyer where they might want to hit that buy it now button or make an offer button, whatever. I'll take either or. So what I want to do is, I updated my listing, of course. I took pretty decent pictures and stuff like that. I don't need to really get into that there. I have a pre-formatted template, okay? And if you guys don't have one, I have mine over here. Mine is done through Microsoft. Oh, I lost myself over here. Let me just move away. This is done through Front Page, okay? This is through Front Page. And it's a basic template. I made it up like that there, and I could add to it, and it always stays the same format, is what I'm saying. And I added this to it recently here. What you see here, the 100% satisfaction, 100% satisfaction guaranteed, eBay Power Seller, PayPal Verify, and so on and so forth. I add that to my listings. Going forward, I will be adding these to my listings on all my new listings. This new format here. People may say, well, does it help? Is it doing anything for you? No, but I figure it's just gives a little, like a little acknowledgement to, hey, this is, to the potential buyer, this is who you're dealing with here. You're dealing with an eBay powered seller and a top rate seller, and it's just a little something out there. But I've been adding this to my listings, okay? And this is all done through, you can see right here where my mouse cursor is, through Front Page, Microsoft Front Page 2002. This is a licensed product. I bought it, so I could, it's mine. And I just, like I said, it's just a template. And basically what I would do is, every time I want to make a changeover, I just would cross this out here, like that, and just boom, and just add my new stuff in there. Of course, if you're selling Keurigs, then it's a whole different ballgame. You just leave all the same stuff here. It's just a matter of just changing the model. This last one was for the K10. This is for the B31 model. So, I mean, it's really cut and dry. And it saves so much trouble instead of sitting there and typing the same stuff over and over again, especially if you're going to sell a lot of that one particular product. I do sell quite a bit of Keurigs. I don't have a lot right now. I think I have two on it. Well, this one here and plus another one which has a watcher on it, and I know that's going to eventually sell because I got it for a good price. This one I kind of anteed it up a little. I like to play around with the pricing a little. I will put it up there. I might start off a little on the high side, but with the best offer, see what people want to drop it down to, what offer they, whatever offer they're making. I will make that final decision as to whether I'm going to, it's going to be a yay or a nay, what I'm saying? So I kind of like price it high, give a little profit margin there, so, it's a play around with where I feel comfortable with it, what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. But also, again, you could do like I did here. I've like I said, I sold quite a few Keurigs. I sold a lot more than what you see here. You might want to add something like this to your listings. Hey, look, here's what I got here. Here's what other buyers are saying about their Keurigs coffee makers purchased from Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. And I have this one over here. Excellent seller, many thanks, awesome. And then I put the model that sold. This way it gives the potential buyer, hey, like this guy sold Keurigs before. These people seem happy. Why not, right? So you might want to do something like that and have a pre-templated format, so to speak. So you don't have to keep typing the same stuff over and over again. Me, every time I get a Keurig, whether it be the K10 model or B31, it's really cut and dry. All I got to do is just go in here, If it's a black model, just take it out, put black in there, red, green, blue, whatever. And it's just a matter of changing this here from a B to a K, K10, or, you know, whatever. And everything else stays the same. You know, people say, well, how could you say that there? How do you know? It is because the overall condition of these items are in nice, clean conditions. And they do have light wear on them because they are pre-owned. And the format is the same. This has been tested and is ready to be used. I've included an instruction sheet for this item. Now, the other one, I don't think I did, but this one I did. And I'll show you what the sheets look like. And again, just to give you guys this recap, this is done from Microsoft front page 2002. This is my pre-formatted template I use for my eBay listings. And going forward, now if you look at the older listings, you see you're not going to see this new format. You might see something a little bit, you know, there's another one I'm working with that's a little variance, but you might see a little different one. But going forward, this is going to be pretty much the one I'm going to be using, you know, for all my eBay listings. All right, so I'm going to bump out of here. There's no need to keep that up. And yes, we will save it. We'll bump out of here. And now this is my listing. This is the active listing for that there. And if you look over here, I put it in my pictures here. Like, I'll just click this on here right quick. I know you're probably saying, oh, it's a segue. No, well, yes and no. But if you are interested, it is there. It is for sale. I just put it up today. This is what I'm going to be offering them. But I'm also going to be throwing in another sheet that goes with it, and it's going to be this one right here. Where is it? Ain't that one? Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. I'm going to also throw this in as well. I didn't take a picture of this and put it in there because the only thing is the print on here is so small. I mean, the print is really fine. I gotta, you know, work on that there. I mean, unless you use a magnifying glass, it's really tiny. I mean, the print is tiny, and I wear reading glasses just for reading. It's really tiny, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna be including these two sheets, this one as well. You know, just like well, just in case you want to see it. This is what I'm going to be putting there. That's what you see there. That's what's going to be going there. And I print these out in my color printer. And I don't mind. People say, yeah, but you're using paper and ink. I don't mind, you know, if it's going to help the buyer. And the reason why, you're probably wondering why I'm going to include instructions with these here. I have sold a couple of them, and I have gotten messages later on from the buyer, like maybe a day or whatever, or maybe within that same day. How do you set this thing up? How does it work? And I was doing demo videos. I do have demo videos on these here. I believe somewhere in that list of over 1,000 videos, there's somewhere in there. I'm going over and showing the person verbatim, you know, you pour the cup of water in there, you open it up, you open the thing up there, you put the cup of water, you put your K cup in there, and you close it. And once you close it, you'll see a blue light blinks. And then, you know, if you're going to power it on, you'll see the blue light blink. And then you're just going to hit that brew button. The blue will turn to red, and you know it's brewing. So I figure going forward, when I'm selling Keurigs, unless I forget, I will be including this sheet with it. And I'm going to probably include this one as well. And I don't know. I'll probably get a complaint. They'll say, that thing is so small, I can't read it. I don't know. I'll probably include it. Right now, it doesn't, even if I don't include this one in here, it doesn't matter. This is the one that's definitely going to go with it, the one you see on the screen here. So it's little things like that may, you know, spark a little interest. You know, because you're doing something that maybe the other guy is not doing. If he sells Keurigs, now watch people be something. Hey, I'm going to do the same thing. All right, you're more than welcome to. It's an open forum, right? All right. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys. And if you ever want to know where I get these things from, there's a company. It's called over here. Let me go back to it. It's called Manuals Lib. Well, actually, it'd be Manuals Library. Let me just type it in here. You guys you might want to keep this here for yourself. Manuals Library. I think it's that one here, right? Oh boy, can't type today. That's the one here. Let me see. That ain't it. Well, let me just do this way. Here's another way of getting it. Let's say Keurig. This way did before, Keurig, B31 instructions, and it will bring you, this is it. I spelt it wrong. I'm sorry, guys. My fault. Yeah, here, when you come to Manuals Lib, which is the Manuals Library, you could type in the search engine. Where is search engine? Right here. Well, you got to click that little glass on there, the little magnifying glass. And here you could type in whatever you want to type in. If you're looking for, let's say I want to do a different model, the Keurig 10, K10, and I'd put this in here. And it'll come up with K10 Mini Plus, right? And you would click that on, and it'll give you the brands, categories, of course, and dispenser. But they also have over here the owner's manual. It's 20 pages. Then they got some over here, owner's manual, 11 pages. I will not print these out. Nobody has ever asked me to print them out, but I won't because, again, I'll be using a lot of toner cartridge and a lot of paper. Then I'd have to ante up the price because I don't want to do that. But you guys could do it yourselves. But you see here, if you click it on, the picture will enlarge. It's supposed to anyway. Let's see here. Is it not going to enlarge or no? Every time I want to show, there it is. I was going to say every time I want to show somebody. Yeah, and you'll see it over here. Now, when you download it, this won't be here, the manualslib.com. That's just for the advertisement process, purposes. And, you can see what it's all about here, and it'll give it a breakdown here. Well, maybe this one particular one don't. It usually tells you that there. Let's see the next page. Hold on. You can use these arrows to go back and forth, too. Yeah, and then the more you keep doing it there, the more you keep hitting that arrow, it's going to keep advancing it there. What I would do in some cases is just two things to do. You could either print this stuff out, or you could read it online if you want to save paper and ink, which I recommend you do. How often are you going to use it, right? All right. Okay, so yeah, and that's the site you want to go to is manualslib.com. And you do /manuals, okay? And then you would download it. You sign in like you'd sign in here, like I'm signed in. I should be. Well, it's probably at the pan it over a little more. But as far as I know, I signed in on this here. And you could upload a new manual, of course, and you could also do a search on here, okay? All right. So enough with that stuff there. The other thing I want to share with you really quick is in regards to when it comes to leaving feedback. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I should have a lot more feedback than what I have now. And a lot of buyers, and they're not compelled to it either. They don't have to leave feedback if they don't want to. But the way I get around that there, folks, is basically what I will do is I will just write on there when it comes to leaving feedback, positive feedback to the buyer, which is it's still considered positive. Well, it's positive in a way. And I will write on there, thank you for shopping at RJ Pasini for great deals. Satisfaction guaranteed or something along that line there. And I will use that there. And I will send that off. That's going off as their positive. But, they understand. You're thanking them to purchase the item. So, they bought something for you. So I don't find anything wrong with that there. Like I said, again, I should have a lot more feedbacks than what I have now. But a lot of buyers do not leave feedbacks, and they're not required to. They don't have to. They're not compelled to. They're not sitting there saying, "Geez, I got to leave a feedback." That's all done by choice. All right. So just to keep that in mind. All right. Now the last thing is I want to share with you guys really quick. If you haven't been to the eBay community, you should check it out. When you go to the home page, right? This one here should be. They got the home page, seller news, knowledge-based discussion groups. I talked about this before. It will bring you to this page here, and you could read the latest announcements. If I can get this, my computer's a little slow today. You'll see the latest updates, I should say. This one here says traffic month average, answering the top 10. You asked about the marketing, social media, Google, and shopping, and new, whatever. If you click it on, you could check that out. They also have all podcast episodes too. Now, the podcast for business, eBay for business podcast, I highly recommend that you guys check it out. Okay, if you got the time, check it out. You got a lot of good information on there. Okay, now again, I am not getting in anything from this here. eBay did not call me up or contact me by email or messaging or whatever and said, hey, can you throw a little segue out there when you're doing your videos? And absolutely, positively not. I'm just doing it because I love sharing information with you guys. All right, when you get here to the homepage, you could also check out, like I said again, the latest updates and discussions. You could also get involved with those discussions as well. As you can see here, I'm signed up with them here too. It says over here, memberships 5/23. 5/23/2009. So I've been with them for quite some time. Every now and then I will throw something out there just to see what kind of feedback I get. I haven't done it in a long time, but you can. Okay, you can have your say and you can start a discussion. Like for example, just look at this first one here. Return address shows as China, but I received a package from the West Drayton Yorks. Okay. Here's another one. Paid for 5 boxes, but received only 4. Seller would not reply to me email. Okay. That's another thing too. When I read things like this here, it kind of like just wants to, lead into another discussion. And the most important thing in becoming a top-rated seller, folks, is giving good service to your buyers, because it's going to reflect on you. And how it's going to reflect is by the way you offer your services to them. Do you respond to their email messages when they message you? How is your return policy? When they return the item, do you wait like a week later to give it to them once you get the item back? When I get it back, I refund them right away. I check it out and make sure everything is copacetic, and then I will refund them. What's the other thing? How you package your items. Was it packaged properly? When did it get there? Was it broken because of poorly packaged on your behalf? And things of that nature. There's little more things you could probably add to that there, but for the most part, you want to basically give your buyers the best experience shopping with you, so they'll come back for more. If you look at my feedbacks and the 100% feedbacks, it's because, like I said, I go out of my way to make to give the buyer the best deal possible. Okay, sometimes I can't because they're making the best offer so ridiculously low. I just have to decline them. But for the most part, I would say 99.9% of the time I do accept the best offers. So, but I'm just trying to say, and the reason why I brought that up is because I'm looking at this here. Seller will not reply to email. Okay, very important that you cater to your buyers, because you ever hear word of mouth? They will. I have my brother, when he buys stuff from companies off of eBay, he'll tell me, "Oh, if you're looking for such a thing, I recommend this company here," and he does a lot of buying off eBay. Okay, so basically word of mouth. That's how it works too. Even when I go into thrift stores, if I'm looking for specific items, my friends there I bump into, they'll say the same thing. "Oh, if you go to this guy here, he's on eBay. He's really good. He's got good service, 100% top rated," and and so on and so forth. That's how I base it. You know what I'm saying? I go on reference and recommendations too. So that's very important. But anyway, if you want to look at some of the latest stuff, now this came out today, June 30th. If you look at some of these things, came out June 30th. Okay. Now, the furthermore you scroll down, you will get older stuff. Okay, you will get older stuff in some cases. If you load more discussions on there. Okay. Yeah, look at this one here. eBay is. I'm looking at this really quick. Whoops, not right now. It says eBay is forcing sellers like me to sell on other venues. Wow. Well, I'm not going to get into that there. But I'm putting this out there so you guys could check it out, okay? The thing I want to share with you, too, is when you come here, especially, again, if you are new, if you go to the Seller News, they have the town halls and they have the announcements. The announcements basically is going to tell you what eBay's doing, what they're going to be doing right now, okay? Like, for example, here's the latest announcements. It's Traffic Month, answering the answering the top 10 trending questions about the traffic, tactics for driving traffic. Okay, and you could click this on here, and you could listen to, read more into it there. All right, that's what's going on. That's what I like about this here, anyway. Okay, and then you got the older stuff from June 25th, from 2020, and it goes back. I believe you can read older stories as well. Okay, but the other thing here, if you go to the knowledge base. They got the commonly asked questions, of course, seller question answers, buying questions and answers, and so on and so forth. Here's where you want to go check out. These are things I would recommend you check out if you get the time. If you have the time, check out the eBay for Business podcast. Hit their Facebook group, which sign up for it, and you could also watch eBay for Business YouTube. Now, the eBay has quite a few YouTube channels. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, but I definitely recommend here. This is the newest one that came out for today. The eBay for Podcast comes out on Tuesdays, folks, just to let you know, okay? You might want to check this one out. This is for June 30th, episode 97, Traffic Month, Week 5, Top 10 Questions Answered. These shows, basically, from what I understand, I believe they're like in a half-hour range. At least that's what I believe they are. That's what it looks like here. Skip ahead 30 seconds. Okay, that's for skip ahead 30 seconds. All right. I think they're like in a half-hour range, if I'm not mistaken, between a half hour and an hour, something along that line. I'm going to leave this one up because I want to listen to this one. It's coming out today. Okay, today is Tuesday, of course, June 30th. So you guys might want to check into that there. But listen, I'm going to bump out of the screen really quick here. So bear with me for 1 second. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Let's Talk eBay for June 30th, 2020. I'm wishing you all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.